My screen time says 11 hours.
Mine says 12.
Funny how we're both online and still need someone else. I reply to every message, liked every picture I could find. Everybody thinks I'm living, but I'm barely getting by. I know who's moving cities, who's in love and who's moved on, yet somehow every night still feels so long.
I post another smiling picture. People tell me I look great. Nobody sees me staring at the ceiling, wide awake.
I know everybody's stories, I know everybody's plans, but nobody knows how heavy my heart is. Everybody sees my profile,
nobody sees my pain.
Maybe that's the saddest thing about living this way. Online but empty, scrolling through the dark. 1,000 conversations, still can't reach my heart. My phone keeps lighting up, my room stays quiet. Everybody sees we're online,
Nobody sees we're tired.
looking for connection,
Looking for a sign.
funny how we're everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I got 200 notifications, not one that really mattered. Sometimes attention feels like broken glass that shatters.
I got people in my DMs, people saying they care, but when my world falls apart, nobody's really there.
I thought more people would mean less loneliness.
I thought being noticed would make me feel less stressed.
Turns out being seen isn't the same as being known. The world gets louder,
I feel smaller.
every single day. Online but empty, scrolling through the dark. 1,000 conversations, still can't reach my heart. My phone keeps lighting up, my room stays quiet. Everybody sees we're online,
Nobody sees we're tired.
looking for connection,
Looking for a sign.
funny how we're everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Maybe we're all waiting for somebody to ask twice.
Maybe we're all hiding.
Behind filters and replies,
I don't need more followers.
I don't need more likes.
I just need somebody
Who notices tonight? My screen time says 11 hours.
Mine says 12.
Funny how we're both online and still need someone else. Online but empty, but maybe not forever. Maybe healing starts when we're honest together. Oh, my phone keeps lighting up,
But now I finally know
being seen by everybody
isn't the same.
as being known,
Not the same. Not the same.
as being known. My screen time says 11 hours.
Mine says 12.
Funny how we're both online and still feel alone. Missed call, 6:03 p.m. I thought I'd call you back. I never did. I gave you all my colors till my world turned gray. Every little part of me slowly slipped away. You became my religion, my reason to hold on. I kept ignoring every sign that something here was wrong. People always say love can blind your eyes. I never knew how true that was. Now it's too late to call, too late to hear your voice, too late to tell you all the things I thought I had time for. I traded all my tomorrows for words I never told, and I'd give everything I own for one more hello. But it's too late to call. The city lights feel colder when your identity is gone, when mirrors stop reflecting someone you count on. I became what you needed, soft enough not to fight, quiet when I wanted out, breaking just to stay inside. People always think hearts can take the strain. I never knew how deep that pain. Love shouldn't cost your identity. Love shouldn't erase your soul. But lonely, frightened hearts trade themselves to feel whole. The hardest part of losing you is every thought I can't send through. Each time I reach to call your name, I lose you all over again. Now it's too late to call, too late to hear your voice, too late to say thank you for everything I never noticed. I thought I had more time, I thought there'd be another day. Now I'm learning how to live without your light to guide my way. Now it's too late to call, too late to hear you breathe. But I keep holding on to every trace you left in me. The last thing that you gave me was a place where I felt free. Now I'm sifting through the echoes of all the things we'd never be. I'm still here somewhere waiting by a phone that will not ring. Come here, let's take a picture. You said it 100 times, I always said maybe later. You were standing in the kitchen, holding your old phone, smiling like you always did, whenever all of us were home. You said, come stand beside me. I said, not right now. I was busy being young, too busy to slow down. You laughed and rolled your eyes like you always used to do. Neither neither of us knew how little time was left for me and you. We spend our whole lives thinking there'll be another day. We never took that photo, now it's all I want. One more smile beside you, one more moment that is gone. I would've stood there forever if I'd known what I know now. Funny how the smallest things become the things you can't live without. We never took that photo, and that's what hurts the most. I found your old messages while cleaning out a drawer. 1,000 little memories I never noticed before. There's pictures of the birthdays, the holidays, the lights, pictures of everybody except us side by side. I keep imagining what that photo would have been. Your arm around my shoulder, both of us looking at the lens. Just one ordinary second, nobody would have thought twice. But now I'd give the world to bring it back tonight. Nobody tells you the last chance never feels like the last. We never took that photo, now it's all I want. One more smile beside you, one more moment that is gone. I would've stood there forever if I'd known what I know now. Funny how the smallest things become the things you can't live without. We never took that photo, and that's what hurts the most. The hardest part isn't missing you, the hardest part is this: knowing I was there, knowing I had the chance, knowing all it would have taken was 30 seconds and a simple yes instead of maybe later. Instead of waiting for tomorrow that never came. If I could go back, I wouldn't ask for more money, more success, more time. I'd ask for one picture, one ordinary picture with you. We never took that photo, but I see it in my mind. You smiling at the camera, me standing by your side. And every time I think about it, I hope somebody hears this song and says yes a little quicker before the moment's gone. We never took that photo, so tonight before you sleep, call somebody, hug somebody, take the picture, keep the memory. Come here, let's take a picture. You said it 100 times. If I could hear those words again, I'd never say maybe later. We were almost forever. That's what hurts the most. We had the plans, we had the keys, we had the late night talks about who we'd be. We had the pictures, we had the dreams. We were so close to everything. Nobody tells you almost can't hurt this much. We were almost forever, almost made it through, almost had a lifetime, me and you. We were almost forever, now you're someone I knew. Funny how almost can break you in two. I still drive past the places we love, still hear your voice when certain songs come on. It's not that I need you, it's not that I can't move on, I just miss the future I thought we were on. We were almost forever, almost made it through, almost had a lifetime, me and you. We were almost forever, now you're someone I knew. Funny how almost can break you in two. The hardest part wasn't goodbye. The hardest part was watching forever turn into one last night. We were almost forever, almost had it all. One more year, one more chance, maybe we would have never fallen. We were almost forever, that's the truth. And sometimes the saddest love stories are the ones that almost do. We were almost forever, and that's what hurts the most. A 1,000 followers and nobody to call tonight. My phone lights up every minute, messages, likes and names, people saying that they love my content, but nobody asks if I'm okay. I post a smile on a Friday, everybody thinks I'm fine. Funny how the brightest little pictures usually hide the darkest nights. I know people in every city, I know faces everywhere, but when the room gets quiet, there's nobody really there. Everybody knows my username, nobody knows my pain. 1,000 followers, nobody to call, 100 conversations, no one who knows it all. They see the best of me, the version on their screen, but nobody sees the nights in between. 1,000 followers and still I feel alone. Funny how the whole world watches while I'm sitting on my own. I hit 100,000 views, they said I should celebrate, so I ordered dinner for one and watched the evening getting late. I wanted to tell somebody about everything I'd done, then highlight reel. Nobody sees behind the scenes. 1,000 followers, nobody to call. 100 conversations, no one who knows it all. They see the best of me, the version on their screen, but nobody sees the nights in between. 1,000 followers, and still I feel alone. Funny how the whole world watches while I'm sitting on my own. I don't need another follower, I don't need another like. I trade 1,000 burning notifications for one real call tonight. 'Cause being seen isn't the same as being known. And being famous to strangers can still feel alone. 1,000 followers, nobody to call. The loudest kind of loneliness is having it all. They know my face, they know my name, but not the things I just can't explain. 1,000 followers, and finally I understand. Sometimes what they're missing won't fit inside a screen. Sometimes what we're missing is simply someone who understands. 1,000 followers, one empty room, one bright screen, and a silent phone. Dad, I bought the house, the one we used to point at on the drive home. I just wish you were here to see it. You worked 2 jobs most of my childhood, hands full of calluses, heart full of dreams. You'd come home tired, still ask about my day, like somehow my problems were bigger than your pain. You always said one day you'll have a better life. I nodded and smiled, never realizing you were giving yours to build mine. Back then I thought success meant money, now I think success was having you. If Dad could see me now, he'd probably laugh and say you worried way too much, kid. The same thing he'd always say. I got the job, I got the keys, I finally made it out. But the only person I wanted to tell isn't around. If Dad could see me now. If Dad could see me now. Mom says I'd remind you more every year. Same stubborn heart, same disappearing into work. Sometimes I catch myself using your phrases, and for a second it feels like you're still here. I got promoted last winter, everybody celebrated. The room was full of people, but somehow it felt empty. 'Cause every good thing still makes me reach for a phone that will never ring your number again. Funny how growing up means learning. Some dreams arrive too late. If Dad could see me now, he'd probably laugh and say you worried way too much, kid. The same thing he'd
talking about nothing. If Dad could see me now, I'd tell him everything worked out, just not the way I planned. I learned the lessons you spent your whole life teaching. I finally understand why you worked so hard, why you stayed so strong, why love looks a lot like sacrifice. If Dad could see me now, I hope he'd be proud, because everything I am still has your fingerprints all over it. Dad, I bought the house, the one we used to point at on the drive home. I just wish you were here.